Hello, hello, welcome back to more Let's Play Diablo 2. Last time we made it through the stony field, don't talk to her, and that's what we're going back to. We're going to be heading towards our third quest, and we just got to head up here. So let's get moving along. Something that I talked about in the last episode, but I didn't really give it much thought, was turning in quests. Some quests do require that you talk to people to complete. Like quest 3 that we're going to. It is a requirement to talk to somebody in town to complete it. And so what I'm going to have to do... Ooh, we got champions here. For new enemies, these guys shoot lightning at you. And they can be pretty nasty if you run into a few of them. Yeah. But thankfully it's only two. Possessed one, I think, does more damage. Or it takes reduced damage, I'm not sure. Ooh, a ring. Throwing knives are good. And take a healing. Okay. So, I'm going to have to allow myself for certain quests to turn them in to complete certain things. That's just the way it'll have to be. If that ends up turning in another quest... Ooh, another ring. I will not use the quest reward if possible at the time. More rings. Wow, do I have any identities? Of course not. So that will come into play, like I said, with quest 3 here. Looks like we got a boss. Maybe? No, they just ran really fast. Can I? Yeah, I can how them away. Take care of these archers. There we go. I like spreading them out. You have to be careful when you fear, though, because then they can wake up, you know, more groups, so it can be pretty nasty. And then, obviously, since I'm going to be going to town once per act to allow myself to use this stuff around there, there will be quests that I won't have turned in later on when I complete an act. So I'm going to have to allow myself, I think it's fair, is once I'm done with an act, I can turn the remaining of the quests in for that act. So basically, let's say I finish Act 1, but I still have to turn in quest 5 and 6 or something like that, let's just say. Once I'm done with the act, then I'll allow myself to turn them in. I think that's fair. At least that way I can get some kind of benefit from them. So let's keep heading through here. There is a level 2 to this place, but it also takes us to Darkwood. So I'm gonna see if I can't find level 2 and clear that out. Hit them. Ooh, identity. Yay! Let's do... Yeah, let's do one of the rings again. 1 to maximum damage and 6 to mana. That's pretty nice. The mana, definitely. Problem with Barbarian is, if you put points in energy, they only get 1 mana per point. And obviously that's not very efficient or good, so they benefit really, really well from plus to mana. Yeah, there we go. Use a little healing. I'm going to start to use little fine potions. Do I have... Oh, I only have 1 point in it. Part of the problem with find potion and find item is that they get really high diminishing returns once you go past a certain point. Usually what I do, or what I think I'm going to do, is I'm going to put 3 to 5 points into it, and that's really about the best point before you start getting hit by a lot of diminishing returns. Ooh, Spiked Club. How are we doing on this? 15 to 24. We're doing good. There is also a recipe that you can use in crafting that allows you to repair items, but it requires a rune, which we haven't found yet, which are kind of like gems. Which is it's not rare, but it's not like the most common thing. I mean, I will get them as it goes along, and my belt's almost broken. Great. That means I need me a new belt. Actually, I'm about ready up. So yeah, see, we got a light healing potion. Cool thing about Find Potion is, early on, it usually drops a potion of the higher grade from where you're at. So we can buy minor healings in town, but it dropped light healing, which heals us for more, which is nice. I like that. Thankfully, I haven't run into any bosses yet. Alright, we're looking pretty good so far. Okay, so let's see. Attack rating's still looking good. Nah, I should probably use a couple more life. And let's see. I need to save at level 10. Okay, so we got everything. So I'm going to go and put another point in Fine Potion. Look at that. It got an extra 12%. That's pretty nice. So let's head up here. Oh, nope. Okay, no boss. And some Fallens and some basic mobs. One bad thing that it's going to be for me is I'm not going to have a lot of AoE early on. Actually, Barbarian never really gets much AoE at all. Gonna keep these guys running and take care of these shaman. There is another skill that I'm going to put to use that I've never actually used before, I think. It's called Grim Ward. You get it at level 24. Basically, you implant a ward on a dead body, and it acts kind of like as a fear totem or something like that. I've never actually used it, but I'm going to try and put it to good use. Maybe it'll help me out in this playthrough. Ooh, another ring. It's my lucky day. Somebody must want to marry me. Get out of here. One thing you do have to take into consideration too, a little bit, if you're playing melee, is actually the length of your weapon. That does come into play a little bit. Yeah, Rakanushu. For some reason, Rakanushu is like some leader for all these guys. Hit him. There we go. My belt should be just about broken. Let's look at that durability. 2 of 12. Ugh. So when that breaks, I'm going to have to chuck it, which is going to suck. Ooh. Nope. Yeah. Actually, blocking can, even though, will prevent damage, you can get stun locked in and you can't do anything, so you have to be careful. But I will have a way around that for dealing damage. It's called Concentrate. It is uninterruptible. It's a nice attack. Increases your defense when you use it, decent damage, and it gets bonuses that I haven't talked about from another skill, which will help me later on, definitely in Nightmare mode, and, well, even in here. Alright, here's level 2, cool. So this is just kind of like the caves level 2, you just got a small little area, couple bosses, and a treasure chest. So I just want to get through here, and I think that'll be good. Maybe I'll get a little lucky and find something. Oh god, really? Okay, yeah. Let's say if I'm gonna equip a damage sash, that's gonna be pretty bad. Alright, so we got a boss here. Ow! So we got fire enchanted, okay. So let's switch. Think going range on, okay, let's do this. Oh, we got 2 bosses. Let's take this guy out. Okay, that ain't working. Let's, do I have an identity? No, but we're gonna have to switch to something a little... Actually, they are undead, so let's switch to that. Maces do extra damage to undead. If you can hit them. God! Alright. Shut up. Oop. Oop, oop, oop. Oh, this is not good. Alright, I need to use Fine Potion. Give me... No, don't drop mana potions. Actually, 1 mana potion's okay. Okay, so... Damn it, leave me alone. And that one's mana burn, which is rather annoying. Okay, there we go. This is actually being a lot harder than I thought it was going to be, but I like that. Oh, crit. Hit him. Thank you. Well, that was exciting. Aha. Okay, so we got Skull cap and club. Okay, nothing decent. Whatever. Stock back up on these healing potions and take a mana. Excuse me. Alright, let's go back to our sword here. Alright, well now that we took care of them, we should be, that should be all the bosses on the floor. I usually think there's one or two. I don't need that. Yeah, whatever. Alright, and did we get anything decent? Healing potion. Take that strangling gas. Poison potions are pretty good because they will prevent monsters from healing. They have regeneration later on. Actually, I don't know how that works. But point being, some monsters do regenerate health, and poison will stop them. So that's actually a pretty decent way. I'm already full up again. Man. Well, whatever. Alright, so let's head for level 2, which should be in the east side. And what I'm going to want to do today, this episode might run a little bit longer, is find the waypoint for the next area. So that will give me a place to stop at. Otherwise, if I would stop now, I would have to go through here again when I do the next episode. I only record one episode at a time. Usually all I'm motivated for. Is that broken yet? No, okay. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. I meant to hit bash. Ooh, we got a scimitar. But I have no room. Or identity scrolls, so what's the point? Okay, how's that doing? 20. Okay, that's fine too. Good. Did I? Okay, I did do leap. I forgot all about it. Problem with leap is it has a really short range. But there is a way around that in a form of leap attack at level 18. Yeah, see, that's all further I can jump. He's certainly not Mario. Not yet. Alright, here's Darkwood. That's where we need to go. And there is a waypoint here that we need to find. And it should be, yeah, some new enemies. Well, Vile Hunters. Looks like there's a boss down there. Lightning Enchanted. Rack and Shoe's little brother. Vile Bender the Axe. That's just a random one. And invisible lightning bolts. I thought they fixed that a long time ago. There we go. Wolf Head is a druid-only helmet. There are a number of class-specific items, and that's one of them. Those Katars that I found in the last episode, those are for assassins. Ooh, that's an extra fast boss. Okay. Hit. Don't get surrounded. Keep them off of you. I'm usually of the take out the little minions first. That's the kind of person I am. There we go. Clear them out, and we're good to go. We can handle the rest of them now. Maybe. Yeah, I do love this fear shout. Quite good. I always used it when I played online. Even if it wasn't like the best efficient thing to use. Ah, preserved head. That is for a necromancer. It's a shield. Not that that matters for us, but that's what it is. And spike fiends. Those are Quill Rat's new brothers. The Quill Fiends, I think, or those Spike Fiends, they can shoot 2 quills out at once. Which, if you run into a boss group and they are like extra strong, can actually be rather annoying. So just be careful. There we go, about ready to level. Why do I always heal when I'm about ready to level? So yeah, leap does that and it does nothing besides that. It's only good for if you really need to get around something. Alright, got a level, nice. Try and clear some of it. Yeah, you're overburdened, I know. Don't worry, dude. Soon enough, I'll allow you to go to town. And then we can put our stuff to good use. Hopefully. Ooh, a refilling shrine. There are... Well, there is one, I would say, nasty shrine that you want to avoid. It's a fire shrine. It halves everybody's hit points that's around you. Go away. Which can be rather, well, if you're not paying attention and you hit it, rather stupid. But it could also be pretty useful if you're like... Wait, do we got a boss there? No. It could also be rather useful if you have a couple bosses near you. Quickly take out half their life. Alright, I'm sick of dealing with you carvers. Pick that up. Okay. Alright, I'm moving on. Get out of here. Wait, anything in here? Fun little fact. Most people know that, but you can loot the bed. Doesn't say it's a chest, but you can.
I can't carry anymore.
Alright, let's put our points in. Get a little more dexterity. 2 to 12 damage. How are we doing on that? Oh god, that's gonna break. Alright, goodbye. Let's move on to that. A little fire damage, a little life leech. Got a little red swirl? That's life leech. Not that I'm going to be life leeching much of anything. 2% of 5 to 15 damage. Well, some of that's fire damage. And the blue one is mana leech. Like you couldn't figure that out. Ooh! There we go. Okay, waypoint, where are you? You always hide from me. For some reason, I always have a hard time finding the one in Darkwood. There still will be some that are, like, in a fixed place. But most of them, not anymore. I don't know why all of them don't get hit. Stop blocking. Right. Oh, well, I found... shit. I wasn't really ready for this. Alright, let's clear some of those guys away. Alright, this is Treehead Woodfist. He is the guardian for the item for Quest 3. Stay away. Yeah, he's rather annoying to deal with if you're not careful. Oh, one thing I also forgot to mention is Super Uniques. They drop 2 items guaranteed. Pretty nice. Light healing. Minor healing. Okay. I got another skill point to put in. Let's see. We're going level 12, we said, right? Let's do another one for Fine Potion. Yeah. See, it's already starting to really, really get lower, so... I'm going to pick this item up. Which means I need to get out of here. I can get rid of that. Okay. So I guess I can really talk about it right now. This Scroll of Enfys, oops, not that button, is needed to, we have to take it to a car to complete Quest 3. Which means I have to go to town for that part. So I'm going to find the waypoint, and then that'll be the perfect time to stop for it. Okay. Oh, I don't even have any boots. If I can ever find the waypoint. Oh, there's the next area. Ah! Leave me alone, man. Alright, that's probably dumb to keep running. One problem about playing single player is I can't complain if there's any lag. Oh yeah, that was lag's fault that killed me. No. Oh man, playing online back in the day. I spent a lot of time playing this game. Black Walls of Death, those are always fun. Where your game would desync and you would be moving forward and you would just run into a huge black wall. And if you were lucky, then you'd snap out of it. But then you'd have to remove your character to resync them to where that was actually on the server. That was always interesting. Something broke. Oh, belt broke. Alright, gotta go. Funny note is, even if your belt breaks, and it still keeps, you still keep the slots. You notice how I took it off, my potions fell off. Is there a well there? Oh, there is. Nice. Alright, perfect. We found the waypoint. That's what I need, so... I'm just gonna head back here. I'm not gonna do anything. Next time, we will turn in Quest 3, and we will head back, and we will rescue Deckard Cain. Finally. I want to thank you for viewing, and I will catch you guys next time.